What's up, Cabby? Two new champions today. Check them out. Check out that new champ. Five-star Strife. Bird. Got the silver Centurion. Cabby. Doing good. Doing good tonight. Keep this one a little short just because I gotta get up at like 2:30 in the morning. What's up, Skippin' Ninja? So we're gonna level up our new champion, Silver Centurion. I always get the 3-star version, so I knew I'd get at least 3-star. I haven't gotten a featured I haven't gotten the new champion as a 5-star since Apocalypse, and he might have been the only one, really. Maybe one other, but you don't get the 5 or 6-star versions. You get a 3 to 4-star champ. Last couple I've gotten a 3 and 4-star version, so just a 3-star today, but a 5-star Strife in the mix, so I'm not upset about that at all. He was actually one of the champs I was going after in the new featured crystals that were just released. So yeah, we're gonna go get tech ISO. Okay. Probably gonna sell some ISO. Pretty heavy at this point. Yeah, I do the new offers. I do them every month. That's the only thing I really spend money on anymore. Just these. Okay, so what's about that? We'll get some tech in here. Rank up Strife as well. Definitely a great pull getting Strife. Real happy. He was out of the. He was actually not even out of the Cavaliers. New crystals. He was actually out of the Masters. So pretty excited for that. So here he is. 5,000. I have a ton. What are you gonna do? Now we're gonna get up. We'll awaken him as well and dig him up. I have tons of signature stones just kind of hanging for 3 stars. So don't worry. We have all the catalysts to get them all the way up, and we're gonna finish getting them leveled. Add a few more tech. We'll do some. Always heavy on the 3,000 one because of the daily crystal. All right, maxed out. We don't have a 3-star vision. No, 3-star vision is the only 3-star tech champion missing. I'm actually only missing a very few 3-stars. All right, these are all the 3-stars I don't have in the game. Those 3. I'm missing those 3. OG Vision, Iron Fist, and Jubilee. That's it. Once I get those 3, I'll have every single 3-star champion in the game. Weird, alright? 3-stars are so readily available. I have them all. Very interesting. So we're gonna check. So he sits pretty high up there, unawakened. So 5 awakening. So that bumps him up a bit. So he's actually gonna be higher than start. Not so problem. Yeah, so we got a lot of 6. Why not? 29 on him. So yeah, that puts him ahead of Stark Spidey. You don't open Max 6? No, I do. Just haven't gotten haven't gotten him yet in any form. I'm actually still missing him. As far as champs I don't have, those are the 3 I don't have in the game. I don't have any iterations of them. Obviously, Wolverine Weapon X is for legend runs that I don't really. Iron Fist, just haven't gotten him in a Max Sig Crystal, and I've opened up my fair share. Just no luck there. And maybe I'll get Thanos this year in the gifting event. Oh. Got Kang last time. So, okay, so we're gonna take a look at his abilities here, see what he's got going for him. Much about him. So he's Max Sig. Proved lock on. So Silver Centurion's personal shock and plasma debuffs become passive, and with duration is increased by just about 15%. While locked on, block proficiency. So to start Silver Centurion armor, start of the fight, gain an indefinite armor up buff, increasing armor rating by 660. If this buff is removed for any reason, it triggers after 10 seconds. While the armor up is active, becomes immune in shocks. Okay, so not bad. Kind of like Iron Man Infinity War in a way, right? So that can be good for many things. Yeah, his prestige is not so bad. No, not at all. I mean, Stark Spidey's prestige is in the toilet, but oh, not bad. All right, so lock on. To ready lock on, Silver Centurion must remain near his opponent for 12 seconds. As an attacker, moving away from the opponent before readying the lock causes progress to be lost. Once lock on is ready, it can be activated by throwing any special attack and is paused while standing. The active lock on lasts 2 seconds, but full bar of power adds 1 second to its duration. The duration is doubled for defense. Lock on lasts 25% longer against mutants and 5% shorter against cosmics. So depending on your class advantage there. How do you get Weapon X? So I thought you got him when you became Legend, but no. Weapon X is only offered through Legend runs via story content, okay, act content. So for instance, 7.1, they had a Legends run for that. Okay, now that was the first time the Mythic titles were offered as well. First 100 fastest finishers of 7.1 Exploration, they all got a Weapon X. And the top 5 got the Mythic title. So that was the only time they've ever offered the Mythic. So there's only 5 people that have that title now. So yeah, it's story mode content for Weapon X. So when the 7.2 is dropped within hopefully next month, June at the latest, I believe, they're going to offer a Legends run for that as well. What's up, Noah? Now, I probably won't be doing that. Once you start Act 7.2, you have 24 hours to get that Legend time in. And it's all based on your, fight duration, not the entire duration like the timed attack for the monthly Legend event. And generally, the content releases on a day that I work. So it doesn't work for me. Don't have the ability to do that. Right. So plasma effects are paused while locked on, so that's nice. All right. All attacks. So when Silver Centurion would strike with a critical hit, he instead inflicts a shock that would last 3 seconds. The potency scales to critical rating. If lock-on is not active, inflicting shock created opponent or vice versa will fuse together to a plasma debuff. So again, just like Iron Man Infinity War, you do special 1, then a special 2, and use the 2 together to get that plasma. All right. A second medium hit while locked on, deal a burst of 100-3,700 per stack of flash. When you finish a combo with a light attack, the heat punch you will inflict an incinerate debuff, lasting 12 seconds, so that's not bad. This also removes the perfect block chance, as it normally. Inflict a non-stack slow debuff. Okay, so heavy attacks will inflict a slow. Opponents with a natural class advantage will not be slow. No, not going to slow. On activation, if locked on is active, on a special 1, put the heal block. So he's got slow, heal block, got incinerate, shock. Got a lot of utilities here. Not bad. If the opponent has an active regeneration effect, the heal block is turned into a passive and lasts for 50. So that is helpful in certain situations, especially where a heal block debuff doesn't work, but a passive will. Special 2, on activation, if locked on, all plasma effects are refreshed. Neeson, what are your thoughts on Sicko mode? Sicko mode? He's a funny guy. Not very strong, but he's a funny guy. I like him. While locked on, if the opponent has 5 stacks or more of plasma, the last hit deals a burst of energy damage for each stack of plasma. If the opponent is under 5 stacks, if lock on is not active, the last hit inflicts a plasma debuff, dealing energy damage based on the last hit landed over 12 seconds. The potency of this effect is with critical damage. And finally, the special 3, activate lock on even if the cooldown or the conditions are not met. Inflict a slow debuff for 28 seconds. Inflict a power drain debuff that removes bar power plus an additional 24% of a bar power for each stack of plasma. 10 seconds. So power drain 2. So he's got a lot of utility here. Quite a bit. So on the light attack, you're doing the incinerate. So basically, what you're really going to want to do with this guy is alternate those attacks. Go back in again, guys. What I mean by sell them, that you don't get much. Why do you guys sell? Really? Is that worth selling a max 3-star? You guys are new. All right. So finish it. You got an energy damage on the first hit. Okay. So a shock and a plasma. So that's what you're looking to do. Okay. That's all you want to do. It'll meld them together. So you're gonna inflict the shocks a lot because you're basically inflicting them every time you would crit hit. Okay, kind of like Guardian, in a sense, right? Then you want to do a last hit. Let's get into who is the scum of global? I'm not. You're probably sicko mode. That's funny. Is he sicko mode? All right, weaklings check real quick. Sorry guys, we gotta do a weakling check. There's YOLO. Still under 11k prestige. What a little weakling. Look at that alliance he's in. What a stacked alliance. Oh yeah. All right, here's Mocha. What's up, Mocha? Worst player. There's the hacker. You guys seen worst player in the chat? Dude tried to convince me. Well, I kind of called him out on his. All right, and I'll tell you why. So basically, he has the Abyss 100% title, and we know he didn't do it. Okay, let's just believe that now. He didn't do it. Of course not. Look, he didn't do it himself. And now he's trying to hide it. Okay, so it's an older account, but yeah, he didn't do it. He doesn't have a single champion. All right, that would have been able to beat it. So, what I did was I started asking him who he used for certain champions on Path 1. And now there's quite a bit of champions on Path 1. So every time I asked him, he gave me a different. Thing I used. What was he saying? Falcon. Medusa. He used. I think Symbiote Supreme. He used Doctor Doom for the Collector. For Aegon, he used Symbiote Supreme. He used Clairvoyant for Fisto. He used AA for Invisible Woman. Howard, I don't know Howard, but basically he was used. He named 7 champions that he used to take down the champions during that this run. So there's no way he did. And then he's trying to say, "Oh, it's just trolling, Hitter." I caught him out on it. He got caught in a lie. He's just using BlueStacks and using one of those programs that let you one hit KO everybody. Yeah, that's all it was. That's all it is. He'll disappear at some point. That's all they all do. But he's a weak little cheater. He doesn't have any skill. I mean, it's pretty clear. Subscribe to Neeson. I'm alive. Anyway, let's get into some gameplay, shall we? So we'll do the same place you kind of go, Realm of Legends, right? All right, so take these rank 3s out of there. I don't want them. going to get our guy. So, unfortunately, as a 3-star, he doesn't really get much of a bonus here. Now, I'm not quite 100% sure what his are. So, let's see if we can't go ahead and do a little search and see, might work for him. Oh. Champion spotlight on Bam. So unfortunately, I think with do you have anything with Iron Man 4? I don't need the 3. Just do Iron Man 4 again. I had gone so long without duping him, and then recently I've duped him. I don't know how many times, several times. So, but I don't think I'm gonna get any synergy partners with this guy. He's only a 3-star, so unfortunately, not really. But some of the people that work for him, he has a Champions of the Battle World. It's a solo synergy, increases critical damage rating by 317. Iron Men. So this includes Iron Man, Superior Iron Man Infinity War. Silver Centurion, while locked on, Special 1 inflicts energy vulnerability, decreasing energy resistance by 15%. Iron Man Infinity War gets a potency effect to his armor break by 10%. Superior Iron Man, gaining an armor up buff, grants a fury buff, increasing attack by 30% for 12 seconds. And Iron Man, the OG, special attacks inflict a plasma passive, dealing 40% of attack. Okay. He has Guardian Republic. Thor, landing any special attack inflicts a shock. Thor Jane Foster, personal shock effects last 25% additional time. Thor Ragnarok, heavy attacks inflict a shock, dealing 50% attack over 8. Patriot Garrison, so Captain America Infinity War, Captain America World War II. Each time the opponent is immune to a stun and an unstoppable buff. Pet Pal Silver Centurion. If the opponent is suffering from less than 5 stacks of plasma, such special attack number 2 inflicts 1 extra plasma. Squirrel Girl Mole Man. Gain 20% attack rating during special attack 1. Family War Machine increases maximum health of all champs by 6, and mates Hulkbuster Civil Warrior, all champions gain 4% perfect block chance. So as you see with us, since we have a 3-star, we're getting the family and the teammates, which are the standard garbage. Okay. So, what is this guy labeled as? Tag and bio. So he's an offensive burst, a hero metal, size M. Great. So we'll just boost him up a little bit. We'll bring Fury. Then we'll I'm not gonna get. If we get hit, we're dead. All right. So let's see kind of how he looks. He's a little interesting. Some recommended masteries with him. Double Edge. Silver Centurion can play super aggressively since he does not suffer from bleed debuff, but since the prerequisite mastery recoil style is in effect, it means that you would really need to rely on special 3 to activate lock on than he normally. Okay. This mastery is particularly good for Silver Centurion since it allows him to stay and lock on for longer since there is less bait specials. That's the collar tech mastery. And perfect block, being able to not take damage while blocking allows Silver Centurion to stay near the opponent for longer, which allows him to keep up on. That's what's happening. You do account review. I just call everybody weak, and I'll basically see their global week. Week news. Captain's all over that place. So basically, from the realm of champions, he looks like. All right, so we got a plasma going. But I do have suicides on. Alright, we got a heal block, shock, got some plasma. Heavy attack there, we got a slow debuff. A decent slow, I'll tell you what. Not bad. So it's pretty easy to get plasmas on this guy. Especially the higher crit damage you have. So as you can see, now lock on is ready. Gonna build up to special 3. See in the top corner there, that yellow next armor, that's lock on ready. Lock on is ready, throwing a special will activate. Alright. There, so lock on is on, it turns green. Right, everybody. Right. Now you see it's on a time deal. And it's paused when we're close. No, when we're close to the opponent. Now it's paused. If I go back, so you definitely want to play pretty aggressively. Not that aggressive. Not nearly that, but that's the whole point. You know. Now he's that armor up buff isn't going away. Nice. Got 6 stacks of plasma on this guy. Okay. And get a couple more stacks of plasma. Alright, so now we're gonna do the special 3. See how this is. Is he immune to anything? He's immune to, while he has his armor up, he's immune to bleed and shock debuffs. But he has to have his armor up, and his armor stays up all the time. Alright, so now we got a couple extra debuffs on him. So having the, if this guy's regenerating, he's definitely almost having some negate. Some of it. Some of this stuff is passive. So, got lock on active. Damage isn't like absolutely nuts. Nothing really crazy here. I'd have a better time if I had a 5-star version. Lock on 7 stacks of plasma. Got a heal walk, shock. And as far as the Iron Mans, no, he definitely has better utility than Iron Man Infinity War. He can definitely keep plasmas on a lot better than Iron Man Infinity War because it's kind of difficult if you don't have certain synergies. But the whole trick is to stay close to this guy. The closer you are, more opportunity you have for lock on. The special 3 is interesting. He calls all his drones, and they're just basically shock him. Then he unloads, just like Kang, sort of, these little. I die soon just from block. Yeah. Block on's on. I die now. He yeah. He's not the strongest guy, you know, but he does offer a lot of utility. You know, I don't know many techs that offer a slow buff. For instance, you know, which is really good. Nice thing to have. So if I had a better star, I could show, you know, better, like other synergy folks. But you know, just a 3-star for now. Let's rank up that Strife because I'm really excited to have Strife. Like more than you know. Could have brought Heim down. No, it wouldn't have made any. Wouldn't have made any difference. I'm out of that. I don't know how far we can rank up Strife, but you know, he was the guy I was chasing in the crystals, like pretty heavily. Definitely wanted to have this guy, especially seeing. So I'm pretty excited to pull him. It was actually a pretty big shocker. I really didn't think. Especially since my featured 5-star crystal did not go. I had a couple troll rollovers. I missed out on a 5-star Odin and got, you know, who did I get? They're awful. I know he's like Sig 160. Crazy. Civil Warrior. Got Diablo. Oh. Oh. Disgusting. People give Neeson too much crap. He really just a chill dude. That is right. Alright, so I got these generic rank up gems. I don't really see anyone talking about Strife, even though he's good. I don't know. I don't know what if the buzz just kind of ran out with Strife. I don't know. I mean, initially, they were, you know, he was highly sought after. Kind of late. I don't know if I could get this guy to rank 4 or not, only because my roster is mutant heavy. Like, really mutant heavy. As you can see, I'm short on tier 4 mutant catalyst. I'm pretty I'm always light on mutant catalyst because I'm always ranking up mutant. Always. I can't get away. Seems pretty crappy just from global. That's my global percent. I do it for the subs. So we got some tests at check out the glory store. Oh, some glory. Another 5%. So I need your 1. 3 of them. Just spent over 150 on Cosmic Ghost Rider crystals. Got mostly shafted, but at least pulled the 5-star at the end. Good. That's good, Mocha. I'm glad you pulled a 5-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. Makes it worth, you know, buying those crystals. Really does. Sucks if you go ham on those, like, oh, you know, really want this guy, and then you know. Yeah. Cosmic Ghost Rider is definitely well worth the value. Good, you know, good deal on that. I'm gonna buy a couple of these. It's really gonna. Okay, so I'll save the little glory for a couple days, where I can get another 5 class frag. So let's open up that crystal. So if I get 2 mutants out of here, I'll be able to get them up to rank 4, which would be good. Kind of hoping for that. I got 5, so the odds are against me. So I actually got 1 of each, so that's not actually too bad. I can also do some. All right, so here's the tier 5 class, 5% or so. Pretty much just looking for cosmic or skill. Nothing else, just cosmic or skill. Cosmic priority. I want cosmic more than anything. Okay, so close to cosmic. All right, some more mutant. Mutant's not bad. I'll always take mutant because mutant is one of the most overrated class. I mean, not overrated, but the best class in the game. I mean, hands down. I don't think anybody can, you know, disagree with that. Mutant class is stacked so much. This puts me at 5,000, so I mean, clearly far away. But again, the mutant class is stacked. Stacked. So let's just check the inventory, see what we're heavy on. Don't know at this point. I haven't really ranked up many champs lately. Cosmic recently was pretty heavy. Yeah, not really heavy. I'm not maxed out on anybody. I mean, I rarely rank any tech champs anymore. I missed. So some more ISO, some extra. Did spend 300 on a featured crystal today and got a 5-star Venom. Be happy about it. But yeah, check out this mutant roster. It is sick. Sickening. Cancer. Disgusting. Mutant class is brought down because of Deadpool, X-Force, and Psylocke. Really? Look how many good champions there are. So, you know, obviously Magneto and Apocalypse are ranked 3. Sunspot's ranked 2. You have Namor, Mega Red, Colossus, Sunspot, Domino, Apocalypse, Sabretooth, Namor, Archangel. Archangel will stay at rank 4 for the rest of his life, probably. I don't know. 2 rank 5 Apocalypse and a rank 3. What are you gonna do? That 6-star Domino I've had for quite some time. I have I'm not missing many mutants as a 5. I mean, I'm missing Deadpool, X-Force, which I have 2 craps about. Jubilee I'd like to grab, Professor X, Old Man Logan, and Wolverine. But they're pretty stacked. There's the Platinum Pool. Yeah, I have a Platinum Pool. One of the first to have a Platinum Pool. Okay, one of the first. I have Gold Pool too. How about that? Do I have Awakening Gem? No. Does Strife need... That's the... Does Strife... I only have a 3-star version. Why are a lot of people ranked 3 in Cable? Because of Apocalypse. Apocalypse makes Cable disgusting. Basically disgusting. I mean, Cable becomes a god with Apocalypse. Yes. Alright, so his, okay. Substantial psionic power. Gaining telepathic charges from any source other than his ability. Strife has an 18.2% at level 57 here. Chance to gain an additional charge. Whenever the opponent glances a basic attack, Strife has a 27%. Activate special 1 visibility for 3 seconds. Winning a fight converts 55% of the telepathic charges into telepathic. I would say it's probably pretty important. Is it important enough for a generic 5-star? I don't know. Not for now, though. Not for now. Alright, you want to see what happens with Cable? Easy, you want to see what happens with Cable? Let's see what happens with Cable. Check it out. I know there's a Silver Centurion, and we play with him a little. It's alright. He's okay. Just okay. I think I have a 6-star. Alright, so Cable doesn't have any generic things here. But Apocalypse, so with Cable. Okay, Incinerate debuffs gain 150% potency. Additionally, heavy attacks now inflict degeneration on each hit. And their stack limit is removed. Okay, so that's what we're really looking for. That stack limit. Okay. So what we're gonna do here. Also, White Magnet. Get some guidance going. That also adds a Cable now begins a fight with 6 poison resistance. Okay. So that really does it. Bring red. Great. Probably. We'll pull off around. So, randomly start the fight with either 25% passive attack rating, power rate, or armor. Why not? And gain a 10% passive fury when fighting with class disadvantage. We'll roll with this. Try for Jabari, not sure about Centurion. Jabari seems pretty good recently. Out of this month at least, definitely seems to have the edge over Silver Centurion, and they kind of had it. They kind of plugged it that way too. Alright. Look at that. Wow, rank 3, he's a... Alright, so we're going to enable the guidance boost. So attackers in the fight gain 15% additional attack rating. Metal and hero champs trigger passive stun effects instead of... And it lasts a little. Of course, Cable's a hero, so that works for Cable. Alright, let's take him in. So basically, it just becomes a Magneto in a sense. You're just blasting heavy. So you get about 2 stacks of G-Gen. Look at the damage of D. Right? 548. Now, as you can see, my suicides aren't doing a lot of... He's got some pretty heavy reach. Now I'm gonna heal. Now, so you can see the damage we're doing here. Now the Incinerate has some additional here. I'm gonna get off of that. Okay. Alright. But the heavies are doing a lot extra. Stack limit's removed. Every stack of generations doing all that extra damage, right? Stack. So he's going down pretty quick. That's why everybody loves this guy. Again, it's with the Apocalypse Center. Look how much of a beating I'm... And look at... the heal that I'm getting... I mean, I've taken a little bit of a beating here, and I'm just bringing all that health pool back. Alright, so I want to drain the health again. I want to trigger that 5 health. But just melting them. Alright. So again, the specials aren't hitting for like a ton, mind you, but you know, the after effects are really ranking up. This guy becomes somebody you can easily deal with regeneration people, because you're going to be able to... You're breaking the stack limit on the heavy. Right? Going through that, I mean, it's quick. And how many hits did I take? I took 29 hits in that fight, and you would never guess I took 29 hits. Never guess. I used to be a pretty good Quake player. Then once the Stubborn Global came, you know, Quake became irrelevant, and I just flat out stopped playing Quake. It's normally an Alliance Attack champion for me, but I just stopped playing. And then since then, I've gotten quite a stronger, you know, roster, and now I just really don't need Quake for anything, quite honestly. Apocalypse over Odin all day. Yeah. Odin, all day. You know, Odin's not really an attacker champion style. You know, over Apocalypse, not at all. So, I really wish I had this guy duped. I'll probably dupe him. But passive, 50% chance to regenerate 4,500 life over 10 seconds each time a power threshold is reached. The ability stops working below 25% health. Future poison durations are reduced by 20% each time a poison is triggered. Once his poison durations are reduced to 0, Cable gains a passive 50% special attack damage. When inflicted with a bleed, he has a 100% chance to trigger his heavy attack to generate. When inflicted with a bleed, has a 100% chance to trigger his heavy attack to drain. They really have that. Crazy. Bring him in for the next one here. What rank is your Quake at? Oh, she's been rank 5 for a long time. Quite a bit. Alright, so I got 6 stacks of G-Generation on this. Got more 8 stacks. So now 9 hits, 10%. Now you can kind of spin all a little bit. Don't get a lot of, I mean, you get reach, but he does, you know, sit back a bit. So now we're going to heal up for 4,500 health. We reached the power threshold. I'll launch a special 2 here. Again, keep heavies. The heavies are just melting. You can see she's melting away. I mean, no question. We're gonna launch a special. So this is why people like Cable now. Like exactly why they were taking him to rank 3. Now, this is a rank 1. So this is, you know, a plain rank 1 Cable. There's nothing else special. Not rank 2. He's not awakened. This is about as low as a 6 stars you're going to get. You can see the type of damage guys able to output here with the addition of Apocalypse. Now, as a Horseman, things would be considerably different, wouldn't they? As a Horseman, you gain a lot more additional effects. You become who would you use, Domino or Sunspot? Okay, so they're 2 different champions. Okay, Sunspot is a burst, high damage, quick fight ending style champion. Okay, good for ending fights really quick. You know, you launch a special 1 or 2, and then launch a special 1 once or twice, and then launch a special 2, game over all the time. Okay. Domino is more of a champion that you're going in for a longer fight. The longer Domino's fighting, the stronger she becomes. The more of a chance she has to bleed the opponent, crit bleed the opponent. Crits, I mean the damage. Special ones, in Labyrinth, I was having crit bleeds that were doing 30,000 damage a tick. All right, 30k. 30k, crazy about it. Sunspot's not getting a nerf. There's nothing to nerf about him. I don't know where you heard he's getting a nerf, but I don't really. Okay, so again, we've taken quite a bit of hits, and we've only lost, 8,000 health. Not bad. Yeah, I don't think he's getting nerfed, guys. Don't on nerf. No reason for him to get a nerf. I mean, literally the only thing he has is perfect block and a heavy special 2. Otherwise, yeah, there's really no other reason. You know, he's kind of a wet noodle as far as life goes. You know, he can't really take a punch. He's got a glass jaw. So, all right, we're gonna do another guidance boost here. Take him in. I never trust Global. All right, looks like we got the additional attack from the genetic code from Miss. All right, so this guy could beat Wolverine as well because of all the degens. Wolverine would not really. So 8 stacks. I mean, again, it stacks up very quickly, and it's dealing quite a bit of damage. So, you know, we're 17 hits in. As you can see, we're doing a passive stun. All right, 19 hits in, and already good. All right, so I'm gonna do a little parry here and launch a special 2. Get that incinerate going. Concussion. So he won't trigger his unstoppable. What should? Oh, he has a small chance to, and maybe we'll get lucky and trigger regeneration buff when we hit this power threshold here. Kind of been hitting one every fight. Get a little bit of that health we lose back, and now we don't. Okay. Heavy counter hit heavy. They're heavy. Special 3 with all those. Global told me to sell my account to get. Well, soon you're not going to be able to sell your account or your champions. I watched Seaton vid where he read it a bit how to use her. Black Widow is fantastic. All right, look at we triggered the buff. There it is. Nice. So I actually have enough to get a heavy off with his stoppable on. There. So I don't ever really use Cable. I do bring Apocalypse on quite a bit, being a rank 3 and all. Would I use him more? I don't know. If I awaken him and decide to maybe, I mean, I would definitely take him to rank 2. I don't think at rank 3 I have a lot of 6-star mutants. Sunspot would be next on my list. I've duped him 3 times now. I was gonna initially have him as my first rank 3, but Magneto, you know. So a little bit of again, a little bit. So we have some people that weren't on initially. So let's bring Silver Centurion to gameplay. Took mine to rank 5, maxed him out. Fury player. Got a guidance. Black Widow, Deadly Origin. Oh. Yeah, Black Widow, Deadly Origin. Nuts, OG. Nuts. Love taking on the chapters. Cavalier. White mag. What do you think about Spider-Gwen? Spider-Gwen's really good. I actually duped my 6-star today, recently. She's very good. Good champion. So, absolutely, rank her up. She offers a lot of good stuff. Worst player is weak. All right. As well, I'm also looking for new alliance, folks. You can join my alliance anytime. If you're strong. No weaklings. Weaklings need not apply. We've been, hanging around 26, 28 members. We had to kick a couple today. As you can see, he got kicked here. Was no good. He's a racist. So stay away from Patriots one. He's racist, like black people. Yeah, the 5-star Strife was me. I got a Punisher from a featured, Civil Warrior, Diablo, Howard, 6-star Spider-Gwen. That was the dupe. Started kicking. Haha, weakling does not apply. Nope. What do you consider a weakling? Anybody weaker than me? Like, Starslayer. Yep. What a name. He Cole. Gotta leave it to that guy. Way to get around. That's great. This QT Grim weak as hell. The dude's weak. Worst player is a cheater. Aqua is a. This fake Prism Mike is pretty weak. Anybody else over? What phone do I play on? I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max. I play and stream on that. Well, I mirror the phone to my computer, and then I use Streamlabs to promote it here. Okay. Oh, look at the cheaters join. Worst player. He is the worst player. Welcome to the stream, worst player. Let's check out that mini of mine. I did a little bit of more mini action the other day. Little Neeson. Here he is. Still no 5-star Awakening gem for Aegon. So Abyss is still going to be on hold until we get him. I still have 206 stones. Waiting for Aegon to take him right up to 600 and get started really. Look at this. I have those chants with that account. We'll see. I hack all the time. Global there. It gets all riled up. Once I come in, oh man, they get upset, angry, and livid. So I'm starting to really, take over that globe. Well, I've already taken over. Easy. What happened to KMT Jones? Wasn't he one of your officers? Yeah, he was. Him and Yellow didn't get along. And he also has some stuff going down as well that he can't really pay too much. He's always welcome back to the Alliance. But, I've gone through a bunch of weaklings in the Alliance and had a kick. Like this Noctis guy, he just didn't realize Alliance Quest was going. How do you not know Alliance Quest is going? All these weak, all the weakling. Your account don't look like this. Not a 2 on the strife. Neeson, get you a weakling. The Scar Slayer's weak. I'm calling you out. Now, I'm on a board. Need an alliance. Never support Neeson, he is a bully. So the people that call a bully, they're like, you know, probably 12 years old. They're weak. Snowflakes. They, you know, somebody comes up to them and calls them a loser. They're going to, that person will just sit in a corner and cry, probably. Thomas, Assassin was trashing MT Jones on Global and vice versa. Oh yeah, it was a big to do. Yeah. I don't know why either. I don't know. It was interesting. To the Abyss, Neeson, not even 100% yet. I'm telling you guys for a while, I don't need to do my last path until a champion that's well worth a Nexus crystal comes out for me. You gotta understand, I have pretty much every god 6-star at this point in time. I mean, the only crystal I would go for in that last path would be Cosmic, just to get the, you know, and that's just to dupe somebody. You know, dupe Corvus or Captain Marvel movie or pull Cosmic Ghost Rider, for instance. But and I have every god 6-star. And you gotta make decisions on that's best for your account. And sometimes holding off on content like that is the best for your account. You gotta understand that, you know, it's not a race to the by any means. But you know, you're not gonna find a better 6-star roster out there. Not much. Have 6 stars. I'm still missing quite a bit. There's a lot of 6 stars in this. Quite a bit. Right? You know, Void, a Warlock, Bio Supreme. Almost got Super Skrull today. Not good. Right? There's a lot of 6 stars I don't have. A lot. I mean, I have a lot. There's a lot I don't have. But I have mostly all the good ones. And I have more good than bad. I have, you know, a rank 3 Doctor Doom, rank 3 Fury, a rank 3 Black Widow, a rank 3 Guillotine, a rank Ghost, a rank 3 Captain Marvel movie, a rank 3 Magneto, a rank 3 Apocalypse, a rank 3 Human Torch. You know, come to the next rank 3, which would be a Cosmic. I mean, I have quite a bit of Cosmics in here. I'm missing a lot of Cosmics, but, you know, could it be Venom, Corvus? Angela's great. I have a lot of Sig Stones, but not enough to make to really get that level with Angela. But plenty of good champions. You know, and skills the next one. I already have a 6-star rank 3 here, which is Fury. But at this point, you know, Kingpin's really good. But Spider-Man Stealth Suit, you know, is probably the next one. Worst player, Neeson. Do you spend money on crystals for ISO? No, I never need ISO. I'm always ISO heavy. And in fact, I can't even open up 4-star crystals anymore. Why doesn't your alliance do war? We do war. My alliance is like 10 days old. That's why the war rating's low. But we're in war. I actually think, where are we at here? Matchmaking's in progress, so they're currently looking. We obliterated the first 2 matchups by a long route. I mean, look at that. They've only scored 150 points against. They're afraid to attack. Keith, Neeson, bro, tell me, who should I rank 2 my Awakened 6-star Cap Infinity War, 6-star Gully 2099, or my 6-star Red Man? Well, okay, Keith, question. Do you have a 5-star maxed out version of any of those champions? I think at this point, rewards plat and below are probably worthless. Plat rewards are alright. You know, not bad. I mean, plat 4 and plat 3 are kind of cruise control for me. Plat 1 and Plat 2, you know, I gotta try a little bit. Rewards aren't bad though, but you know, right now I'm just kind of on vacation a little. But again, the alliance is only a few days old, so you really can't. You know, it takes a little bit to beef up that war rating. It's gonna take a little while before that rating gets up there, and it's not because we're not doing it, because we're fresh, just been created. Mags and rank 4. No Captain Infinity War as a 5-star. You don't have him as a 5-star? Okay. What SIG level is your Cap Infinity War? And how many SIGs could you put in the Cap Infinity? Bonk, the MCOC GOAT? That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. It's not. So we got Guidance Boost. Let's put Silver Centurion on here. Rank 2 Human Torch? Absolutely. As far as champions go, Human Torch is one of my most used champions that I have. I have a 5-star, rank 5, and a rank 3. Does not need to be awakened. And he is overall so good. So good. Bro, you need some units? What do I need units for? I don't know. You tell me what I need units for. Not really. He's at SIG 80 and I had no SIG. Okay. If he was a little higher SIG, I would suggest him. At this point, though, I would say Red Mags. For sure. Gully would be the last on your list. Just because, you know, Magneto, Captain Infinity War offer such a large amount of utility that you're going to want them first. That generates a slow, and it's a non-stacking. Just that, you know, it doesn't add an addition, which you don't need for slow. So plenty of shocks. You got some heal blocks going there. So to generate plasma, you need to basically just hit him to generate some of those shocks, and you're going to shock him every time you would critical hit him. Okay, then you're going to get shocked, and then if you end the 5-hit combo with a light attack, it's going to deal an incinerate. So every time you have a shock and incinerate at the same exact time, you're going to generate a plasma. Okay. Much like Iron Man Infinity War, you're going to generate a plasma. That's going. Neeson for Ultron Boss. Should I wait for Loki? Honestly, Loki is just you know, you're taking a chance with Loki. Who's your current team, GZ, for that Act 5 Ultron? 6.1 point. Very easy chapter, you know. Handle that whoever you used for Act 5, that Ultron boss, you can use for that Ultron boss too. Okay, kind of the same deal. Red Mags would annihilate that champion, Ultron. So quite a bit of debuffs on the guy. Again, he's not, and I said before, he's not like a damage-dealing hero here by any. But he does have a lot of good utility, suicide friendly for sure. I don't think I'm getting to the energy burst yet. If I put a crit team. Okay, you see that we're getting those plasmas on. You can see plasmas are not going anywhere because I have lock on enabled. Okay, lock on's that little green icon. So now that the lock on's off, plasmas are starting to dissipate. I'm gonna die here. Gives you a little extra, show on with Dark, Spidey, Spider-Gwen, Unduke, Nick Fury, Human Torch, and Captain Marvel. Again, if you don't have the champions you really need, basically what you can do is just don't debuff him during certain modes. Okay, he's switching his abilities, the healing, the power gain, the attack. You only want to debuff him when he's in non-power gain mode. Okay, that's what you're looking for. But a couple 100 attacks there. It took about close to 200k off him. Okay, again, not a damage dealer guy by any necessary, but he's a little unique. A Black Widow, Deadly Origins. He's nuts. Get the lights pretty heavy. Watch the special too. Look at the damage off of that. Wow. Crazy. Black Widow is the amazing. Deadly Origins. Yep. Spectacle. So hopefully the special 2 ends the fight. Close. It is. Yep. Yeah, she's fantastic. Love her. Definitely a great rank 5 choice. All right, well, it's 8:30 my time here in the eastern part of the. Gotta get up for work in a few hours, so we're gonna call it here. It's actually an hour stream, which I wasn't planning on doing. But hope you guys enjoyed seeing the new champion, Silver Centurion. Again, not a lot of good utility. Having a higher ranked champion, it could be good in some certain situations here. Just crazy. Fun. He's an interesting to play. Realm of Champions. He, the tech champion on there. Basically the same guy. So it's those little things he's got. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, and I'll be hopefully posting some videos in the near future. I did some crystal openings today. I also have one from before. I think the Jabari Panther crystals I have to post yet. So look for those videos and upcoming. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. But again, thanks for watching the stream. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave a like on the video, and we'll stream again.